everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I've had some requests about using this Naturally Pretty palette or an It Cosmetics palette. I'm hoping this is the one that has been requested. And so I thought that what I would do today, instead of just doing a look with this palette, I would just pull out everything that I have from It Cosmetics and just basically use all favorites. So let's get started. I had the confidence in a cream, and I took it out to Fort Lauderdale, and my mother loved it. So I left it to her, and I haven't gotten another one. I haven't purchased a replacement for it. So I am using a sample, and this is the Bylines Serum. I have not used this, so maybe that's a good thing, because maybe I'll get this one instead of that one. Oh wow, this feels so incredibly moisturizing. So obviously this is not all favorites because I have never used that one. Oh, but my goodness, does that feel nice? Yeah, I might have to be getting that one. You know what I have been using and I really like? It's the It Cosmetics Bye Under Eye, the eye cream. It's this one. It is so incredibly moisturizing. I know, I just said that about the other cream, but there really isn't another word that I could use for it. Let me show you the inside. I have been using this day and night. You know, I don't want to say that immediately all my wrinkles or my lines are gone, but it certainly moisturizes and plumps my under eyes enough where it just doesn't look all, you know, creepy. It doesn't look creepy. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be using it on my lids. There are some eye creams that you shouldn't be using them on your lids. I'm just using this one on my lid. You know, it is what it is. I am using the CC Plus. I use the one in bronzer because honestly, the other one, you know, the one with in the silver, it just doesn't look right on me. It's almost too light or something. But this one, while some, like my daughter, if she would wear this, it would just look like she's got some tan. With me, it just covers completely. It evens out my skin tone. If you have an olive complexion or a deeper skin tone, this might work really well for you. I just do about a pump and a half with this. You know, I ended up taking this to Scotland. It wasn't in my makeup bag originally, and I thought, oh, why not? I want to throw it in there. And you know, I used it most of the time. I use this CC cream because it's so quick. I want to use a brush right now, but you can certainly apply this with your fingers. And I'm using an It Cosmetics brush. Have any of you purchased any of the new creams? Or not creams, but any of the new products that are out from It Cosmetics? Oh my gosh, I was watching somebody, I think it was Kristen Game, and she was doing the unboxing of her tower of her PRs from It Cosmetics, and I was drooling at everything that she was showing. I just love watching unboxings of new products because I get to see what is coming out, what is new, what is being launched. I love it. It's one of my favorite videos to watch. Do you all have a favorite video to watch? Let me know. Let me know in the comment area. What's your favorite kind of video? That's one of my favorites. It's the PR unboxings. This next product that I'm going to use, this is the It Cosmetics, and it is the concealer, and it's the one that you get in the blue. The name has rubbed off because I have been using it. One of my wonderful viewer friends, Denise, hi Denise, recommended it to me, and oh my gosh, she is so right. Denise is, she's always like, did you try this? She'll send me an email. Did you get the 20% off from Ulta? And of course, then she's the one, it's all her fault. She's always making me buy something. Thank you, Denise, I appreciate it. I really like this concealer. It works really well. It's not as thick as the other one. I like the other one, but this one seems to be really brightening, and you can control more, while the other one, you know, it's a bit thicker. So it's a little more difficult to control, but this one works really nicely. And I even place it on my lids. Definitely, if you are in the market for a concealer, this one from itcosmetics works beautifully. All right, now for the eyes. I'm just going to do a very simple look with Naturally Pretty. I really like this palette. I'll show it to you in case you're not familiar with it. And of course you can still, these are available. I have barely used this palette, and it's a bit shiny, and I don't want to blind you. What I'm going to do to show the colors, I'll just put the palette somewhere up above me so I can show you the colors. The first one I'm going to use is Sheer Joy. I'm just going to use it to set that concealer that I added on my lids. See, I am not doing gray or this slate today. Every time I do my eyes with one of those shades, oh my gosh, it looks like I just took a bunch of mud and just spread it all over my lids. No, not a good color for me. So let's go with the, let me do something a little bit different. I'm going to use the Sunrise and Sunset. I'm going to take the Sunrise first, and I'm going to use that as my, or not my crease, my transition. I have to bring it up a bit further because otherwise you'll never see that shade because of my hooded eyes. I know, I'm sounding like a broken record here, always talking about the hoods, but you know, it's true. If you have hooded eyes and you place that transition too low, you're never going to see it. It doesn't matter if it goes down a little bit lower. I've been playing with my setting because I hung up the pictures. Do you see? My son-in-law, David, Stephanie's husband, made for me the middle one. This one is the one I received from Laura, and this one over here, my YouTube BFF. Hi, Michelle, Cinnamon Girl Beauty. She gave that one to me for my birthday last year. So I hang them up. I'm hopefully you can read it. Anyway, so I was moving everything around, and I don't know if I set my camera correctly. Hopefully I don't have to re-record this. All right, I am taking some Sunset now, and I'm going right above where I just placed the Sunrise, just to deepen up where my crease is really supposed to be. I'm not doing anything today. From here, I'm going to go and do my lesson plans. It's like the story of my life. I tell you the same thing every single week. But you know what? It's the truth. It's not like, I'm not going to sit here and make up and say that I'm doing anything exciting. Oh, so what I was asking you, have you tried any of the new products from itcosmetics? I ordered the new foundation. Do I really need a new foundation? But I wanted to try it, and I thought you might all like to see how it works out. These shades blend absolutely beautifully. All right, now what I'm going to do is I am going to go with my tried and true purple, and it is, what's it called in here? It's called Violet. I'm taking the Violet. I'm going to place it on my outer V. If you want a nice matte palette that's easy to work with, this might be something that you might like. It's very simple to work with. The colors blend very nicely. There's no fallout. I'm taking a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to do my movable lid with Transforming Pearl. This is the only shade that is not matte in this palette. Everything else is matte. I'm going to go back in with Sunset. I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend everything together. Going to go back in with the Transforming Pearl and just place it right underneath my brow. For my lower lash line, I just received this. This is the It Cosmetics No Tug, and this is in Lucky Jade. Yes, I am going to add green. My favorite eyeliners ever, all my life, ever since I basically started wearing makeup, I think, it was always navy blue. I always wore navy blue liner. But now I'm tending to lean more towards the green. I did do a swatch of this yesterday when I received it in the mail. It was on. I mean, I washed my hands, I don't even know how many times. And this liner did not come off. This is an incredible liner. I'm gonna get these in all colors. It's beautiful. It truly lasts all day. Now I'm going to use the 3-in-1 Tightline. This is a black primer, eyeliner, mascara. I like to use this because it really does the Tightline and it works beautifully as a primer, and it's black. It separates the lashes. I really like this. I don't show it enough on my channel, but I really should. Have any of you tried this Tightline? I'm using the Superhero Mascara. This is a repurchase for me, by the way. I've had this probably my 3rd or 4th one. I can't always use the same or just my favorites when I'm doing tutorials or videos because I may love it, but maybe you don't like it. So I try to use different products. I think all of us here on YouTube do the same thing. We try to use different products that you may have, so you don't feel like, oh, now I've got to go buy that too. All right, this is an oldie but a goodie. It's the It's Your Beauty award-winning must-haves palette. And what you get here is the blush, the bronzer, the highlight, and the Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. Now you know that I am not a huge fan of placing powder underneath my eyes. However, once in a while, and if it's the one from It Cosmetics, I will use underneath my eyes. I guess that's not true. There's a couple that I'll use under my eyes. And I don't use a lot. I just use just a little bit. I also like to use some type of a powder when I use the CC cream, because otherwise I'll look too shiny, and that's because of the tremendous humidity here. So I just like to pat it down, taking a fluffy brush, and that way I won't look extra shiny if I go outside for anything. Taking I guess I should show you this. That's the palette. So this is the bronzer, the blush, this is the setting powder, and that is the highlight. So I'm taking some of the bronzer now. I also like this palette because it's easy to work with. If you are new to makeup or you like to wear minimal makeup, this is not so difficult. It blends really easily. And as I am talking about this, I'm almost certain that it's still available. I think I saw it on QVC for sure, I'm almost certain. And if not, I'm sure one of you will correct me. I'm going to use the blush now. For my lipstick, I'm going to use the Blurred Lines in Believe. It is very moisturizing. It feels like a balm, like a tinted balm. If you don't like a lot of heavy lipsticks, you might like these. I really like these, especially for school or something like that. All right, I am going to do my hair and I will be right back. Okay, my hair is still wet in some parts, but I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't want to put any more heat on it. All right, those are the products, some of the products that I have from It Cosmetics. I love the brand. I think they have amazing products. They work exceptionally well for our mature skin. I know I have had some viewers tell me that maybe the CC cream doesn't work really well. Maybe that new foundation will. I personally have never had any problems with any of their products. There have been one or two maybe of the compacts that didn't work exceptionally well for me. So I thought, well, I'll use one that I know that works really well, and it's this CC cream, which is actually their bronzer. But other than that, the palette is beautiful. Let me know if you have any of these products. Let me know which is your favorite products from It Cosmetics. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. I appreciate you taking a piece out of your day to spend with me. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time. Bye.